illegal mosque in Shimla is now the epicenter of growing anger and dissent in Himachal Pradesh. A week after the first signs of outrage became public on streets and in the assembly, the anger is slowly boiling over. Yesterday, protesters demanding demolition of the illegal portion of Sanjauli Mosque raised slogans of Jai Shri Ram, recited Hanuman Chalisa, defied prohibitory orders, broke police barricades and faced water cannons and lathi-charge. Remember, this a dispute that has lingered on for 14 years now. 44 hearings have taken place so far, and 30 to 35 notices have been sent to stop illegal construction. Yet, status quo persists. When asked about who and what has kept the pot boiling for so long, the politicians are busy with the usual platitudes and blame game. The question we are asking is, what really has precipitated the conflict? Is it a law and order issue? Is it about communal politics? Or as former Union Minister Anurag Thakur said, is this about the fear of changing demography of the hill state aided by appeasement in a state that has over 5% Hindu population?
इसको राजनीतिक रंग देना ठीक नहीं है। प्रदेश में कानून व्यवस्था कायम रखना सरकार का दायित्व है। सौहार्द का माहौल है। संजौली में विरोध प्रदर्शन करना में सबका अधिकार है। शांतिपूर्ण विरोध प्रदर्शन होगा। अदालत है वो फैसला करेगी और इस प्रकार की किसी भी वारदात को कानून हाथ में लेने का किसी भी संगठन को अधिकार नहीं है।
यहाँ कम्युनिटी कॉन्फ्लिक्ट देखने को बहुत ज्यादा आज तक मिले नहीं है, लेकिन एक परिस्थिति इस प्रकार की जो बनी है जिस पर सरकार को संज्ञान लेने के साथ साथ में उसमें आवश्यक कार्रवाई करनी चाहिए थी, उसमें विलंब होते देख करके लोगों में गुस्सा है।
As a Hindu, as a Sanatani, I sympathize with them that if tomorrow the structure is found to be illegal by valid order of the municipal commissioner, then action will be taken as per norms by the government.
मुझे लगता है इस मुद्दे की गहराई में जाना चाहिए और ये जो नई परिस्थितियां बनी हैं इसके कारण क्या रहे और इससे लोकल डेमोग्राफी पे कितना फर्क पड़ रहा है।
Upping the ante, Union Minister Giriraj Singh has said that not just this, all illegal mosques must be demolished. An alleged conspiracy behind attempts to settle immigrants in India. Congress has called it divisive rant.
देश के अंदर एक साजिश चल रहा है और साजिश चले क्यों नहीं। राहुल गांधी और टुकड़े टुकड़े गैंग का समर्थन मिलता हो, पीएफआई जहां जहां हिंदू आबादी है और खाली है वहां मुसलमानों को पेनिट्रेट कराओ और आने वाले दिन में इस्लामिक स्टेट घोषित करो। ये भाव लेकर के पीएफआई चलता है। अब अवैध मस्जिदों को चिन्हित किया जाए। बांग्लादेश बॉर्डर पर, ये नेपाल बॉर्डर पर और देश के भीतर भी जहां जहां अवैध मस्जिदें हैं उसको चिन्हित करके उसको ढाह देने की जरूरत है।
गिरिराज सिंह और भाजपा के नेता इस समय कुछ बौखलाए से हैं, पता नहीं वजह क्या है, कारण क्या है। जो भी सही बात बोलता है और वो जिस संदर्भ में बोलता है तो हमेशा उस संदर्भ को बदल करके बात करते हैं और उसको धर्म के साथ जोड़ देते हैं, जाति के साथ जोड़ देते हैं, व्यवस्था के साथ जोड़ देते हैं, लेकिन उस संवैधानिक अधिकार को राजनीति से जोड़ करके, धर्म के साथ जोड़ करके, सामाजिक व्यवस्था के साथ जोड़ करके उस मूल भावना से लोगों को भटकाने का ध्यान करते हैं, इसके अलावा कुछ नहीं।
All right, let's open this up. We have Mithun Vijay Kumar, political analyst, and Saif Khan, leader of the Congress, joining us on the broadcast. Good morning to both of you. Saif Khan, how did it reach this stage? If multiple notices were sent, why were they not implemented when it comes to the illegal construction that was taking place?
See, Swati, let's start from the beginning. The construction or the base started for the mosque in 1947, and gradually the mosque was extended during the period of Bharatiya Janata Party. It was in the year of 2007 when the Bharatiya Janata Party got the complete mandate. It was then constructed. Why we didn't see any protests at that point of time? It is all just Bharatiya Janata Party is the one who actually makes follows the rule of Britishers, divide and rule. That is why we've been seeing this protest since 14 years. The case has been pending. It is sub-judice. If it is being found as illegal,
has the case not dragged during the Congress's regime?
In Himachal Pradesh, what steps was taken by the?
Has it not dragged during the Congress regime?
See, what I'm saying is, during 14 years, we had different governments. So, Swati, what I'm saying, it is sub-judice. Are you pointing out at the municipal commissioner here? Swati, is that what you're making a point here?
What I'm trying to understand here is how is that the governments and government after government keeps on passing the buck. That's what I'm trying to understand here. Mithun Vijay Kumar, so is it that, the political parties only want to do appeasement politics and that's why they let people fight their own battles, in a way pitting them against each other?
See, Swati, the mosque may be there from, before 1947, but the issue is about certain illegal constructions that are happening.
Yes.
Some structures are being built, and that is the main issue. And that's why there is a case that is going on. Let the case be, decided by the court. But the problem here is the locals are, angered over the presence of certain antisocial elements, and their numbers are growing each day. That's the main issue the locals are facing. And there is also an alleged attempt to, settle illegal immigrants in the area. So because of all these reasons, the locals are angered.
But then, Mithun Vijay Kumar, if the illegality is not just about construction in and around the mosque, it's also about settling immigrants illegally, then what is the center doing?
So I totally agree with that. The center has to take an action. I'm not, saying I'm not taking sides of any political party here. The center has to act in this, and the center has to take a decision on matters like this. And also, a minister of the Congress itself has said in the assembly that, this mosque is an illegal construction. We should question that. The Congress person should answer. Why did the Congress minister say in the assembly that the mosque is an illegal construction? Now, now the present day Congress, because of their commitment towards, certain communities, they are ignoring the local sentiments and they're playing the appeasement card again and again. So why is that, one person of the Congress party itself has admitted in the assembly that this is an illegal construction, but now the Congress is taking a different stand? Why is that happening?
Okay, please respond, Mr. Khan.
Swati,
Mr. Khan, yes, respond, please. Go ahead.
Swati, in 2007, when the construction for the 4 floors was built in the mosque, during the BJP tenure, what action did Bharatiya Janata Party took? It's a very simple question. Why didn't any protest took place? And if it's illegal, the matter is already sub-judice.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody is hiding behind excuses. When the illegal construction was taking place, did the authorities, the local administration there not take note? What was the state government doing then? Now that the matter is in the court, the excuse that everybody is hiding behind is that the matter is sub-judice. Mithun, the allegation is that all of this happened, the illegal construction and illegal activities flourished during the BJP regime. Why did the BJP not take any action if it was in touch with the local sentiments?
So definitely I agree that there is a failure on the part of the local administration from time to time. I totally agree with that. But when the Congress person is raising is pointing his fingers towards the BJP government, I am asking him why is he not answering my fundamental simple question.
Swati, it has been very simple now.
When your minister admitted in the assembly that this is an illegal construction, why are you taking a different stand now? You don't have an answer for that. And see, Swati, when the Muslim youth in the country come out on the streets to protest for Palestine issue, please allow me to finish my point.
I'm not making a different stand.
When the Muslim youth in the country come out in the streets and make violent protests on the Palestine issue, we can see that the Congress, Congress ministers, they are extending support to them. But why isn't that kind of a support shown in this particular case when these are the locals who are coming?
First up, everybody has the right to protest, whether it's a Hindu or a Muslim, a Sikh, a Christian, a Parsi, a Jain. And in case that protest gets violent, that's when action needs to be taken. Similarly, irrespective of the structure, whether it's a residential building, it's a mosque, it's a temple, it's a religious institution, Saif Khan, if illegal construction was happening, the authority should have been acting, should have taken action back there itself without any bias. But the problem is that you let the problem continue, persist, and the rot spreads. And then that's what you have on the streets, people being pitted against each other.
Swati, I'll be very honest to you. So, since the matter is sub-judice, and it has been running for the past 14 years, and we had different governments ruling Himachal Pradesh, there was no action because it was sub-judice. And as per the Supreme Court orders, it needs to be taken that way. right? It needs to be followed. There is a process which needs to be followed for the illegal construction. And in India, let me tell you, there were many cases of mosques which was.
So let me ask you: Did your government drag its feet when it came to action in this particular case? Because the charge against Congress is that you are only trying to appease a particular vote bank, and that's why you stayed mum. How do you respond to that? Very quickly, very pertinent question.
Swati, that is absolutely. Swati, this is absolutely rubbish. Bharatiya Janata Party is again, see, they had this previous Himachal Pradesh government ruled by the Bharatiya Janata Party. No action was taken, and now suddenly we see people protesting, especially those who earlier contested elections from the Bharatiya Janata Party.
What we are seeing, yes,
you know, they're trying to.
Okay, what we are seeing is that 44 hearings have taken place.
Which Bharatiya Janata Party
44 hearings have taken place, 30 to 35 notices sent. People are admitting that illegal construction was happening. Administration did not act. Governments did not act. Everybody was interested in passing the buck. And today the situation is people have to hit the streets and there are protests taking place for which they are facing lathi-charge. People being pitted against each other. Whose responsibility is it? Which government, which administration is at fault is something that needs to be monitored very, very closely. Thank you very much, Mithun Vijay Kumar and Saif Khan for joining us.